Hello students. Today we want to discuss pronoun and its types. First of all, what is pronoun? A pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun or another pronoun. Asia went for a walk, and instead of the use of Asia, I have used the word she. She is pronoun. She went for a walk. Asia is proper noun. She is pronoun. Now we want to discuss 9 types of pronoun. Personal pronoun, indefinite pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, relative pronoun, distributive pronoun, reciprocal pronoun, reflexive pronoun, and emphatic pronoun. First type is called personal pronoun. They refer to specific persons or things. That's why we give them name of person from person to personal pronoun. Mariam ate pizza. She was hungry. Now she is pronoun and it is referring to Mariam, which is proper noun. This is a chart of personal pronoun. I advise you to memorize it in the same sequence. Some students memorize them in some different order, that they say that I have studied it in my childhood in a different way, but I request you to memorize it in the same way, because all my grammatical pieces of knowledge are based on this personal pronoun. This personal pronoun chart is very significant because it would be used in tenses, it would be used in active voice, passive voice, it would be used in narration or direct indirect. So memorize it in the same way. I, me, my, mine. We, us, our, ours. You, yours. He, him, his. She, her, hers. It, its. They, them, theirs. Now memorize persons. First person. First person means who speaks. Second person is the audience, listener. Third person about whom we talk or discuss. Okay. Narration, when we'll discuss narration, we will read this rule at that time. Second type is indefinite pronoun. They definite mean specific. Indefinite mean which is not specific. They do not refer to a specific person or thing. Someone, somebody, anyone, anybody, everyone, everybody, they are called indefinite pronouns. Someone stole my wallet. I don't know the exact person. That's why I use it indefinite person. Sometimes we are not willing to reveal the name of the person. Sometimes we don't know about someone. That's why we use the word somebody, anybody. Several have conflict with their rivals. Several is also indefinite pronoun. Some indefinite pronoun chart has been shared with you. If indefinite pronouns are singular, they would be another, anybody, anyone, anything, someone, nobody, everybody, everyone, everything, much, something, no one, nothing, one, somebody. In plural case, they are both few, many, others, several. All, any, most, none, and some can be singular or plural depending on the phrase that follows them. This is also very important and tricky part. You will look at its examples in next slide. Some indefinite pronoun. When an indefinite pronoun is used as the subject, the verb must agree with it in number. Everyone discusses the plot. Here everyone is singular. Both talk about Prime Minister Imran Khan. Now both is plural, that's why talk has been used as plural. All of mythology is about beliefs and ideals. Here it is singular. All of the myths are about beliefs and ideals. So here it is are. It depends on the use. If all is in singular sense, we will use auxiliary verb is, as it has been shown in this example. If all is referring to plural, it will have a plural auxiliary verb. Okay. Demonstrative pronoun. A demonstrative pronoun is used to point out one or more nouns referred to in the sentence. This, that, these, those are called demonstrative pronouns. Look at the example. These are lemons. So four words must be memorized here. This, that, these, those. This has plural these, that has plural those. So these four words fall in the category of demonstrative pronoun. Interrogative pronoun. Interrogative, as the word shows that there are certain WH words which will perform the role of asking a question. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. The words who, whose, what, which, and whom are interrogative pronouns. Who used all my paper? Who are those people? Whose pen is this? Whose are these shoes? What is your brother's name? What does Ihsan want? What is the date today? Okay. Relative pronoun. It relates, carries us back to some noun going before. A relative, it shows some relation. Here you should understand the concept of antecedent. The noun before relative pronoun is called antecedent. What is relative pronoun? Who, which, that, they are relative pronoun. And the word which is used before it, and it is explaining that word, that is called antecedent. The noun before relative pronoun is called antecedent. I taught a boy who won trophy in boat. Boy is antecedent. Who is relative pronoun? Follow the color coding scheme. I have a cell phone. Cell phone is antecedent. Now I'm explaining cell phone, which is very expensive. Here is the book. Book is antecedent that you lent me. Again, understand here another point. Who is used for human beings? Now look at before who, there must be a human being. Which is used for non-living things, look at, or animals, you are looking at cell phone. That can be used for both uh, living or non-living things. Okay, try to understand another concept which I have mentioned in the beginning of functional English, that a word is nothing until it is used. That how a word is used. If a person asks who, is it relative pronoun or interrogative pronoun? Ask the person to use in a sentence. Look at here, the word who is relative pronoun, and here who is an interrogative pronoun, because here is a question mark and here there is no question mark. Now move to the next part, that is distributive pronoun. Each, either, neither are called distributive pronouns because they refer to persons or things one at a time. They are always singular and the following verb is also singular. Each of the boys gets a prize. Remember, each, either, neither are distributive pronouns. Neither of the accusations is true because neither is singular, each is singular, so you will use singular verb. Reciprocal pronouns. It expresses a relationship between the individuals indicated in the plural subject. Two boys fought with each other. Reciprocal, if there are two, we use each other. If there are three or more than three, we use one another. The boys fought with one another. The members of the family love one another. Okay. How to make a reflexive and emphatic pronoun? Before starting these types, first of all, we should understand how to make them. I is changed into myself. You, if it is singular, it is changed into yourself. He, if it is he, himself. She, herself. It, itself. We, ourselves. You. When you speak you and you are referring to plural, so it would be yourselves. They, it will change into themselves. Please understand the concept of you. If you is referring to one person, it is yourself. If you is referring to uh, more people, it would be yourselves. Okay. Reflexive pronoun. You are familiar with the word reflection. When we look at the mirror, we find our reflection, or you look into the water, you find your reflection. A reflexive pronoun refers to a noun or another pronoun and indicates that the same person or thing is involved in action. They are personal pronouns that have self or selves. Self is used with singular and selves is used with plural. The woman found herself a book of folk tales. Azim finished the homework himself. The reflexive pronoun is himself. In this sentence, herself is reflexive pronoun, and in the second sentence, himself is a reflexive pronoun. Okay. Next is emphatic pronoun, or it has another name, intensive pronoun. Emphatic means to emphasize on some action or on something or the doer of an action. An intensive emphatic pronoun is a pronoun that adds emphasis to a noun or pronoun already named. Ihtisham himself bought a copy of the Republic. He himself paid his university fee. Here, uh, there are some other differences, but I want to make you understand that after subject, self or selves form is present. Ihtisham himself and he himself. In reflexive pronoun, you find that these self or selves word are after verb or after object. This is one difference. Another difference is in reflexive pronoun, action is referred to the doer of an action, to subject. In emphatic, there is an emphasis that certain person has performed an action. I will discuss some other differences. Difference between emphatic and reflexive pronoun. A pronoun is the reflexive one if the action of the subject reflects upon the doer, if action goes back to the doer of an action or to subject. Emphatic pronouns are used to emphasize the action of the subject. Emphatic pronouns emphasize on action. He cuts the cake himself. This is reflexive. Here the subject and the object refer to the same person. He himself cut the cake. This is emphatic because here the emphatic pronoun himself merely puts emphasis on the noun he. I myself spoke to the principal. This is emphatic. You must blame yourself for the loss. This is reflexive. Note that you should understand it that an emphatic pronoun can be removed from the sentence and the core meaning would not be affected. Okay. Suppose if I remove the word I myself, I spoke to the principal, meaning has not been distorted. This is a one way to understand about emphatic pronoun. A reflexive pronoun, on the other hand, is indispensable. Indispensable means very essential, very significant, very important. The sentence wouldn't make complete sense if you remove the reflexive pronoun. If you remove the reflexive pronoun, meaning is not complete. You must blame yourself for the loss. You must blame. Now, if you remove yourself, meaning would not be crystal clear. Okay, now this is a small quiz. Look at these sentences and try to write down its answers on a piece of page. Rabia went to the game, Dash brought her little brother with her. Aisha left Dash baseball glove at home. Dash left a book on the playground. Dash pair of shoes belongs to Avas. That blanket is Dash. Just think and write, and then you should check its answer. Rabia went to the game. She brought her little brother. She brought her little brother with her. Aisha left her baseball glove at home. Someone left a book on the playground. Which pair of shoes belongs to Awais? That blanket is ours. So award marks to yourself, that how many marks have you got. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. Thank you and best wishes.